Hello, hello, Majid English 8 here. Thank you for watching my video clips. I hope that these video clips are helping you not only with your listening but also with your speaking. But if you are imagining that you listen to Tactics for Listening or any other listening books and that will appear in your speaking, that's a little far from reality. You need to listen to this. You need to practice by repeating it over and over, and little by little it will appear in your speaking. So my recommendation, watch these video clips several times, pause them, repeat out loud with them, and little by little you see that they are appearing in your speaking. Unit 3 of Tactics for Listening we are working on, and this unit is talking about clothes, which is the main areas covered: describing clothes, describing what to wear, listening for gist of the idea, and listening for details. And this unit corresponds to unit 4 of Interchange Intro or Yellow Interchange. The title is this coat yours? In the first part of that unit, we talk about asking for clothes, describing clothes, and talking about colors. That area of the book, unit 4, corresponds to this unit. Okay, so let's start. Unit 3, clothes, the get ready part. It's got some words for you, which you will hear in the following tracks. So if we want to match them, jeans, tie, you know, tie, F, sandals, yeah, I, and jacket, this is jacket. Dress is what women wear, so dress. Scarf, this is one format of scarf, but there is some other scarf for women in some countries to cover their head. Scarf. Windbreaker, skirt, mini skirt, in fact, a pleated mini skirt. Hat, yeah, a cap. Suit, which is the combination of a jacket and pants. Suit. Shorts, shirt, t-shirt B. Glasses, pants, M. Shirt, this one. Sneakers, I cannot find them. Sneakers. And blouse, which is this one. And shoulder bag, this one. Okay, so we have some of these words in our mind now, and our mind is kind of ready. Now, part 1. Sandra is describing what people are wearing. So, who is she describing? A to H. Listen, please.
Unit 3. Clothes. Page 10. Track 12. Listening 1. 1.
Which is David?
David? There he is. He's wearing a jacket and tie, and he has reddish blonde hair.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so David, because of the reddish blonde hair and because of the jacket and a tie, we can understand that it is H. For the first time, we listen for the gist of the idea. After that, I will play it again and talk about its details.
2. I'm looking for Monica.
Oh, she's wearing a long dress. And she wears glasses.
Does she have long hair?
No, it's not really long.
Okay, so dress, and she's got glasses, so D.
3.
Which one is Nick?
He's wearing a dark suit and a tie, and sneakers.
Sneakers? Okay, thanks.
So a bit weird, but dark suit and a tie-in, sneakers.
4. I'm looking for Emma.
There she is, over there. She's wearing white pants and a red blouse.
The one with a scarf?
Yeah.
So white pants and a red blouse. Emma.
5.
Who's Andrew?
He's wearing shorts and a t-shirt. He has short blonde hair.
Oh, I see him. Thanks.
Okay, shorts and a t-shirt.
6. I'm looking for Kate.
There she is. She's wearing a yellow skirt, a blue blouse, and red sandals.
Thanks.
Okay, a yellow skirt and blue blouse.
7.
Is Mary here tonight?
Yes, she is. See her over there? She's wearing jeans and a green shirt.
Jeans and a green shirt.
Yes, and she's wearing a funny hat.
Jeans and a green shirt and a funny hat.
8.
Where's Ben?
Oh, the bodybuilder. He's wearing sneakers, shorts, and a tight shirt as usual.
A tight shirt?
Yeah, he likes to show off his muscles.
Okay, so the bodybuilder wearing a tight shirt. Okay, so this was listening for the gist of the idea. Now let's go and listen for details. Let's listen one more time.
Clothes. Page 10. Track 12. Listening 1. 1.
Which is David?
David? There he is.
So which is David? There he is. There he is. He is over there.
He's wearing a jacket and tie.
He's wearing a jacket and a tie. I want you to please repeat with me.
And he has reddish blonde hair.
And he has reddish blonde hair. Reddish blonde hair. Reddish blonde hair. And you know what it is. Reddish blonde. Or we got other, you can have two colors combined with an ish, the adjective maker, and to find a color between these two. For example, greenish blue. Or it could be bluish green. So reddish blonde hair.
Okay, thanks.
2.
I'm looking for Monica.
Oh, she's wearing a long dress.
So I'm looking for Monica. Look for or search. I'm looking for Monica. She's wearing.
And she.
For Monica.
Oh, she's wearing a long dress.
She's wearing a long dress.
And she wears glasses.
And she wears glasses. Please repeat with me.
Does she have long hair?
Does she have long hair?
No, it's not really long.
No, it's not really long. Okay.
3.
Which one is Nick?
Which one is Nick?
He's wearing a dark suit and a tie.
He's wearing a dark suit and a tie.
And sneakers.
And sneakers.
Sneakers? Okay, thanks.
4. I'm looking for Emma.
I'm looking for Emma. So by now we know that look for means search. Look for means search. I'm looking for Emma.
There she is, over there. She's wearing white pants and a red blouse.
She's wearing white pants and a red blouse.
The one with a scarf?
The one with the scarf. The one with the scarf. The one with the scarf. That one, that woman who is wearing a scarf. The one with the scarf. If we want to have the Persian translation. همونی که روسری سرشه یا همونی که دستمال گردن داره. همونی که شال گردن داره. The one with the scarf.
Yeah.
5.
Who's Andrew?
He's wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
He's wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Please repeat with me.
He has short blonde hair.
He has short blonde hair. Short blonde hair. Short blonde hair. You know, you gotta repeat a phrase 10 times to fix it in your mind. Short blonde hair. Short blonde hair.
Oh, I see him. Thanks.
6. I'm looking for Kate.
I'm looking for Kate.
There she is. She's wearing a yellow skirt,
She's wearing a yellow skirt,
a blue blouse,
a blue blouse,
and red sandals.
and red sandals.
Thanks.
7.
Is Mary here tonight?
Is Mary here tonight?
Yes, she is. See her over there?
See her over there.
She's wearing jeans and a green shirt.
Jeans and a green shirt.
Jeans and a green shirt.
Yes, and she's wearing a funny hat.
And she's wearing a funny hat.
8.
Where's Ben?
Oh, the bodybuilder.
Oh, the bodybuilder. Oh, the bodybuilder. Oh, the bodybuilder. So you know what a bodybuilder is. For example, like Mr. Olympia of the year 2022, Mr. Hadi Chopin from Iran. So bodybuilder. The bodybuilder. Okay. So that's a bodybuilder. Let's see, Mr. Olympia. Yeah, such a big guy. Such a big guy. Okay, so the bodybuilder.
He's wearing sneakers, shorts, and a tight shirt.
He's wearing sneakers, shorts, and a tight shirt. Tight shirt. Why tight shirt? Tight, adjective, opposite of loose. Tight, loose.
As usual.
So he's wearing a tight shirt as usual. As usual. Like all the time. As usual.
A tight shirt?
Yeah, he likes to show off his muscles.
He likes to show off his muscles. Show off. Show off his muscles. He likes to show off his muscles. Okay? To show it to others. Show off. Okay. I guess that's finished. Yes.
Page 11.
So let's go to track 2. People are trying on clothes in a store. Listen and number the pictures, okay? Try on. Try on clothes means the test before buying that. Yeah? Try on. So let's see.
Track 13. Listening to. 1.
How are the pants, sir?
I think they're too short. What do you think?
Yes, I think you're right. They certainly are too short.
Can you get me a longer pair?
Okay, you got it? Yes. So the pants are short. So if you want to give me a review or a summary of what you heard, a sample response for that would be something like this. I encourage you to pause the video and give your own summaries of the listenings you have. For example, the boy is trying on pants, but they are too short for him. He needs a longer pair. Okay, it's a beautiful summary for this part. you can do the same thing for yourself to improve your speaking. Number 2, please listen carefully and provide a summary of that in your mind.
2.
Do you like this blouse?
Well, I think it's a little too big.
I guess so. Yes, it's pretty big.
You definitely need a smaller one.
So, as you might have realized, it is D. Now, you may pause the video now and give your own summary for that. But my own version would be something like this. The girl is trying on a blouse which is too big for her. She needs a smaller one. Next one.
3.
Are the sneakers comfortable?
Well, I think they're a little small for me.
Too small? Let me find a bigger pair.
4.
Okay, again, your summary. Yeah, it would be something like this. She's trying on some sneakers which are too small for her. She needs larger, bigger ones or a bigger pair. Next one.
Are those jeans all right?
I'm afraid they're too big for me.
Okay, then let's find a smaller pair.
So again, the same story. The summary. He's trying on some jeans. They are too big for him. He needs smaller ones because jeans are plural. He needs smaller ones. So if something is in clothing items, in Unit 4 of Interchange, I have covered that. In case you haven't seen that, go please to playlist in speaking and grammar for elementary level. Unit 4 of Interchange, talking about clothes. Clothes could be singular, could be plural. The plural clothing items such as jeans, pants, shorts, sneakers, these are plural. And we say, for example, he is trying on some jeans, but they are too big for him. He needs, this is the important part, he needs smaller ones, or he needs a smaller pair. He needs smaller ones, or he needs a smaller pair. Okay? Next one, please.
5.
How does the t-shirt fit? Is it too tight?
Do you have a looser one?
So, how does the t-shirt fit? And that is too tight. So, your summary would be: the boy is trying on a t-shirt which is too tight for him. He needs a looser one. And next one.
6.
How do you like the sandals?
Too big, I'm afraid.
Too big? Let me find a smaller size.
Good. So the same story. She's trying on some sandals which are too big for her. Okay? Now let's listen to the part again talking about the details.
Page 11. 1.
How are the pants, sir?
I think
So please repeat after me. How are the pants, sir? How are the pants, sir?
they're too short. What do you think?
How are the pants, sir?
I think they're too short.
I think they're too short. They, because it's pants, they.
What do you think?
Yes, I think you're right. They certainly are too short.
They certainly are too short. They certainly are too short. And you know what it means when we say too short. Too short means very much short. That cannot be useful for me. So the difference between very short and too short, they are very short. So very short, but still I can use them. But too short, it means very much short, that I cannot use them anymore. They certainly are too short.
Can you get me a longer pair?
Can you get me a longer pair? Please repeat with me. Can you get me a longer pair? Or can you give me a longer pair? Okay, please repeat with me.
2.
Do you like this blouse?
Do you like this blouse?
Well, I think it's a little too big.
I think it's a little too big.
I guess so. Yes, it's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
Definitely need a smaller one.
You definitely need a smaller one. So definitely like certainly. You definitely need a smaller one. And they are adverbs. You definitely need a smaller one.
3.
Are the sneakers comfortable?
Are the sneakers comfortable? Please pay attention to the pronunciation of the word comfortable. Comfortable. You see, I don't know, in schools they always taught us wrong, but it is comfortable. Comfortable. It is not comfortable. Comfortable یعنی آمده است برای میز. Comfortable. Comfortable. What kind of pronunciation is that? Comfortable. Comfortable.
Well, I think they're a little small for me.
I think they're a little small for me. I think they're a little small for me.
Too small? Let me find a bigger pair.
Let me find a bigger pair, right?
4.
Are those jeans all right?
Are those jeans alright? Are those jeans alright? You need to pronounce it exactly this way, and you need to repeat it several times. Are those jeans alright?
I'm afraid they're too big for me.
I'm afraid they're too big. And previously I have told you that I'm afraid means unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, no, a negative response. It's not I'm afraid of, which means fear.
Okay, then let's find a smaller pair.
Let's find a smaller pair.
5.
How does the t-shirt fit?
How does the t-shirt fit? How does the t-shirt fit? How does the t-shirt fit? Means, is it your size?
Is it too tight?
Is it too tight?
Do you have a looser one?
Do you have a looser one? So it is loose, not loose. Loose. Okay. And the last one.
6.
How do you like the sandals?
How do you like the sandals?
Too big, I'm afraid.
Too big, I'm afraid. So again, we have I'm afraid. Too big, I'm afraid. Means unfortunately, they are too big for me. Unfortunately, they are not my size.
Too big? Let me find a smaller size.
Let me find a smaller size. Let me find a smaller size.
Page 12.
Okay, so let's go for listening 3. This part is a bit harder. So the first time I'm playing it for you, just for the gist of the idea. Please see if this is correct or incorrect. When it says Sonia, no jacket, incorrect, it means Sonia had a jacket. So bag, if she had a bag, correct. If she didn't have a bag, based on the listening, you check incorrect. No earrings, if she didn't have any earrings, correct. If she did have earrings, no earrings is incorrect, and you will check this one. Okay, so that's how we go about this exercise. Let's listen for the first time, just for the gist of the idea. I won't pause in the middle of each track. I also have pen and paper here for me to check them. Okay, let's go.
Track 14. Listening 3. 1.
Sonia was very well dressed. She had on a jacket and a long dark blue skirt. She was also wearing a yellow blouse. She wasn't carrying a bag, but she did have a small wallet with her. Oh, and I remember she had nice gold earrings. I also remember her shoes. She was wearing black shoes with very high heels.
Okay, you got it? So your answer should be no jacket was incorrect, bag was incorrect, she didn't have a bag, no earrings incorrect because she was wearing earrings, and black shoes is correct. Okay, so let's go for math.
2.
Matt was very casually dressed. He was wearing some really old jeans, you know, the ones with holes in them, with a wide leather belt and a blue shirt with buttons. He had on some boots too, high brown ones. They looked really nice. He was also wearing glasses. He usually wears a couple of big rings, but he was only wearing one today.
Okay, so new jeans was incorrect because she was wearing old jeans. T-shirt again incorrect. He was wearing a shirt. Boots correct, and no rings. This one I guess was incorrect. Correct, because this today he wasn't wearing rings. We will listen to that another time. Kevin.
3.
Kevin was wearing a yellow shirt and green tie. I didn't like the tie, but I liked the shirt. He also had on brown pants. He was wearing sneakers with long white socks. Kind of cute, actually. And he had a leather bag over one shoulder.
Okay, so for the shirt, he was wearing a shirt, no tie incorrect because he was wearing a tie. Jeans incorrect because he was wearing pants, and shoulder bag again correct. And the last one, Amy.
4.
Amy looked really good. She had on a long skirt and a beautiful black jacket, and she had some expensive glasses on. She also had on a collared shirt. She didn't have a bag. She was wearing sandals.
Okay, so the first two correct, the last two incorrect, right? Skirt and black jacket correct, bag and sneakers incorrect. Okay, we will listen another time to this part, sentence by sentence, talking about its details. So from the beginning.
Page 12. 1.
Sonia was very well dressed.
Sonia was very well dressed. Please pay attention to the pronunciation. Sonia was very well dressed. So what do I mean by pronunciation? I mean Sonia was very well dressed. Sonia was very well dressed. Sonia was very well dressed. You need to be pronouncing these words correctly. Was very well dressed. Well dressed. Okay? In case you want to see well dressed means what? We will go here. Well dressed. Dress up means wearing good clothes. Yeah? Well dressed.
She had on a jacket.
She, new word. She had on a jacket. She had on a jacket. So, have on means wear. Have on means wear. She had on a jacket. It is the equivalent of the sentence she was wearing a jacket. She was wearing a jacket, or she had on a jacket.
And a long dark blue skirt.
And a long dark blue skirt. Please repeat with me.
She was also wearing a yellow blouse.
She was also wearing a yellow blouse.
She wasn't carrying a bag.
She wasn't carrying a bag. She wasn't carrying a bag. She wasn't carrying a bag. So if you're always pronouncing it wasn't, incorrect. Wasn't. She wasn't carrying a bag. She wasn't carrying a bag. It reminds me of this movie. I've forgotten the name. So the guy is looking for someone to arrest them, and after long search, he finds him. The guy is, I don't know, fixing a car or something, and that guy approaches him from behind and says, "Someone, I finally found you." And the guy just said, "Wasn't hiding. Wasn't hiding." See? Wasn't hiding. Wasn't hiding. So if you're not pronouncing these correctly in your listening, you won't understand. If you always pronounce this one, wasn't hiding, wasn't hiding. So you don't understand it in the movie when he says, wasn't hiding. Wasn't hiding. What the fuck language is it? Wasn't hiding. So anyway, it is wasn't.
But she did have also wearing a yellow blouse.
One more time.
She wasn't carrying a bag.
She wasn't carrying a bag. Are you repeating with me?
But she did have a small wallet with her.
She did have a small wallet with her. She did have a small wallet with her. She did have a small wallet with her. She did have a small wallet with her. It means she had a, just for the sake of emphasis, she did have. She had a small wallet with her. She did have a small wallet with her.
Oh, and I remember she had nice gold earrings.
I remember she had nice gold earrings. Nice gold earrings. Please repeat with me. Nice gold earrings.
I also remember her shoes.
I also remember her shoes.
She was wearing black shoes.
She was wearing black shoes.
With very high heels.
With very high heels. With very high heels. You know, high heels. Opposite of low heels. High heels, low heels for women's shoes.
2.
Number 2.
Matt was very casually dressed.
Matt was very casually dressed. Please repeat with me. Matt was very casually dressed. Casually dressed. So there we had well dressed. Here we have casually dressed. Matt was very casually dressed. And if we want to search Google for casually dressed, casual clothes. Yeah, I like these ones. Casual. They're not formal. They haven't dressed up. So casually dressed.
He was wearing some really old jeans.
He was wearing some really old jeans.
You know, the ones with holes in them.
The ones with holes in them. The ones with holes in them. So he was wearing old jeans. The ones with holes in them. The ones with holes in them. The ones with holes in them. You know what kind of jeans we're talking about. And jeans with holes in them. Jeans with holes in them? Yeah, jeans with holes in them. Yeah. So you're paying to buy these jeans. Yeah. So jeans with holes in them.
With a wide leather belt.
With a wide leather belt. A wide leather belt. You know, wide. Wide. Opposite. Narrow. A wide leather belt.
and a blue shirt with buttons.
Blue shirt with buttons. Blue shirt with buttons.
He had on some boots too.
He had on some boots. So remember, have on means wear. So he had on some boots. He had on some boots. He had on some boots. High brown ones.
High brown ones. And a blue shirt with buttons. He had on some boots too. High brown ones.
High brown ones.
They looked really nice.
They looked really nice. Are you repeating with me or not?
He was also wearing glasses.
He was also wearing glasses.
Usually wears a couple of big rings.
So, the trick here, he usually wears a couple of big rings. You see? No rings. He usually wears a couple of big rings, but
he was only wearing one today.
He was only wearing one today. So no ring is incorrect. He was wearing one ring today. He usually wears a couple of big rings. He was wearing one today. Okay.
3.
Kevin was wearing a yellow shirt and green tie.
Kevin was wearing a yellow shirt and green tie.
I didn't like the tie.
I didn't like the tie. Please pronounce it correctly. I didn't like the tie. I didn't like the tie. The tie, you know, the tie. Tie that we talked about. Please pronounce it correctly. Didn't like the tie. Don't say I didn't like. I didn't like the tie.
But I liked the shirt.
But I like the shirt.
He also had on brown pants.
He also had on. He also had on brown pants.
He was wearing sneakers with long white socks.
He was wearing sneakers with long white socks.
Kind of cute, actually.
Kind of cute, actually. Yeah, cute. Interesting. Beautiful.
And he had a leather bag over one shoulder.
He had a leather bag over one shoulder. Leather bag, yeah? Leather. The material, okay?
4.
Amy looked really good.
Amy looked really good. Please repeat with me.
She had on a long skirt.
She had on a long skirt.
And a beautiful black jacket.
And a beautiful black jacket.
And she had some expensive glasses on.
She had some expensive glasses on. Have on. So the word has come in the middle of the two parts of the verb. She had some beautiful glasses on. So you could go two ways, like this one that she says.
Skirt and a beautiful black jacket. And she had some expensive glasses on.
She had some expensive glasses on. Or she had on some expensive glasses. She had some expensive glasses on.
She also had on a collared shirt.
She also had on a collared shirt. A collared shirt. A collared shirt. Let's see what a collared shirt is. Color. So color by itself is this one that you can see here. This shirt, t-shirts don't have a collar usually, but this is a colored shirt. So you know that color, of course, color has got another meaning as well. You know what it is. See, collar is what you have around your dog's neck and then you put it on a leash. And color here for clothing, color. So he loosened his collar and tie.
He loosened his collar and tie.
You see, in a wedding ceremony, after 4 or 5 hours of being at the wedding ceremony, depending on the country, what is in my mind is the Iranian version of a wedding ceremony, 4 or 5 hours. When you're in your colored shirt and a tie at night after the dinner, so you loosen the collar and the tie. Okay, so going back to our story, colored shirt.
She didn't have a bag.
She didn't have a bag. Please, she didn't have a bag. Please repeat this way. She didn't have a bag.
She was wearing sandals.
She was wearing sandals.
Page 13.
Okay, finished. So this was our summary of Unit 3 of Tactics for Listening, talking about clothes. Here we talked about clothing items, and in these 3 listening parts we covered lots of words and phrases together, as here I am showing you. Okay, so Tactics for Listening Unit 3. We were talking about clothes today, talking about the combination of colors that we had. Look for, which means search. We talked about bodybuilder. Tight, opposite loose. As usual was show off. Show off. We had it, show off. And we talked about the point that for plural items, we need ones, not one. And here we had definitely, certainly, pronunciation, comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. I'm afraid, which means unfortunately, no, not, I couldn't. And well-dressed, we had well-dressed. Yep. Opposite of casually dressed. Have on, which means wearing. And wasn't, like the pronunciation was not. And here we have high heels, low heels, casually dressed, opposite of well dressed. And here white leather belt we had, cute leather, have on again, and colored shirt, and that's all. That's what we all talked about. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video clip. Again and again I am repeating myself. Please watch these video clips. Please pause, repeat with them. After lots of times of repeating and repeating, little by little they will appear in your speaking. But it's not happening overnight. It requires a lot of repetition and practice. Okay, once more, again, I am repeating myself. If you find these videos interesting and useful, please share them with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Okay, there are some other videos on my YouTube. If you go under playlist, there are different categories. So it's just for the listening here that you are watching. There is videos for improving your speaking at the elementary level, at the intermediate level right now. So in the future, there will be other levels as well. And advanced grammar, which if you are interested in aiming a band score 7 or higher in your IELTS or TOEFL 100 plus or any other internationally accepted exam, that playlist is for you. Communicate what you mean the book is, and the playlist is Advanced English Grammar. I hope you have enjoyed this video clip. Thank you for watching it and have a brilliant time ahead of yourself. Take good care. Bye.